Hello! It's common to see various tech enthusiasts and content creators evaluating how much does it make sense to wait for a specific product before it's been released. One of those has also been 9th generation iPad, which is expected to arrive somewhere in September or later this year. This was subject of some of my videos before as well. But then there is the other side of the spectrum, and you may end up surprised how much reason is there for you not to wait this next iteration. Hi friends, and welcome to Digital Marketing Channel. My name is Marco and this is your dose of Apple news, leaked information, rumors and opinions. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below, hit the like button and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Before we move forward, one of my latest videos where I analyzed which iPad you should buy in 2021, I've been proponent of three models. The iPad 8, and while I can't understand 32 gigs of storage configuration, I have no doubt that there are people out there who are really financially tight, although 128 gigs variation is still the winner. Two other devices are iPad Air 4 with 64 gigs and iPad Pro 11-inch 128 gigs as my personal favorite. If you haven't seen, feel free to check it out just by clicking on the top corner on your right, which is my left. The truth is, the iPad 8 was the most sold iPad previous year, and I find it hard to believe things will be different in 2021. With that said, A12 Bionic with 3 gigs of RAM has been an excellent performer for a device with $329 price tag. Its design may be ancient, but people are still using it. You may find it weird, but there are actually users who still prefer old-style home button designs. One of the big advantages of this tablet is the fact that it will likely be supported for years to come. So if you somehow manage to afford 128 gigs variant in combination with good keyboard accessory and maybe pencil, you will have fully fledged computer that will last for long without much impact on performance, as long as you're not using some more demanding apps. Its successor was initially predicted to bring more firepower in the form of A13 Bionic, 4 gigs of RAM, and even base option lift to 64 gigs of storage, as some alleged leakers have claimed, for even less money, or $299 to be precise. Other predictions coming from more reliable sources like Ming Chi Kuo were suggesting that we should see new design changes, screen size increase from 10.2 inches to 10.5, smaller bezels, and laminated display with True Tone technology, much like 2019 iPad Air 3. So if these are all improvements, why in the world would someone decide to settle down with 2020 iPad 8? Here's the deal. Wishes and expectations are one thing. One of my favorite channels, MaxTech, did remind everyone how Apple makes its moves when regular iPad is in question. Apple indeed upgrades processor every 2 years, the same way as iPad form factor is changing every other year alternately. From this perspective, it looks like we can't forget about the newer CPU chip and once again prepare for A12 Bionic. Blackbeard hosting. Simple, easy to use website installer, 24/7 customer support, real people, and more. Hosted on fast, reliable, and secure servers. Check it out. 1 month free trial, no credit card needed. With Digital Marketing's code, you get 5% off. Blackbeard hosting. Hosting as it should be. If Apple sticks to this strategy, which looks like a very functional formula, and worse, decides to keep 32 gigs of storage as a base option, with all improvements like 0.3 inches bigger, laminated display with True Tone, it makes you wonder, especially if your need for an iPad as soon as possible. Does it really make sense to wait if differences may turn out to be so tiny? But what about the RAM? Let's take for example 2018 and 2019 iPads. We have seen design changes while internals have remained the same, almost. Apple did add 1 extra gigs of memory, which back then was lifted from 2 gigs to 3. Standard iPad in that moment has finally caught 2019 iPad mini and iPad Air 3. If this trend continues, we can hope to see 4 gigs of RAM on 9th gen iPad. Not to mention the iPad Air 4 generation already has it, and likely next iPad mini will have the same. While this will help iPad in managing multiple apps in memory and more preloaded tabs, you will hardly see any huge improvements in everyday performance, especially with less resource-hungry apps. Finally, 0.3 inches will not be some big increase in display size, while lamination will make sense only in specific lighting conditions. And to make this device slightly thinner, will you wait for a next-gen iPad, or you will opt for the existing one? Please answer below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up and turn on notifications. Don't forget to check the links in the description. Beside offers and discounts, you may find some Apple products and accessories there as well. Thank you so much for watching Digital Marketing channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.